will close out World X Cup 2008. Importantly, 4 points at stake. It's the return of the No Limits Ultimate X Round 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4th round, final contest in the World X Cup and Ultimate X match. Since all 4 teams are still in contention, the man who captures the hanging X will win the 2008 World X Cup for him and his team. Introducing first, representing New Japan, Naruki Doi.
From the Dragon Gate promotion, representing Team Japan, it's Naruki Doi. Interesting combination that he brings. Sure, he's got the speed, but at the same time, he may have the muscle to be successful.
You need the strength.
Representing Team Mexico, VOLADOR Jr.
Second-generation competitor making his debut here in the 2008 World X Cup. The 8-year pro from the CMLL promotion in Mexico City. It's VOLADOR Jr.
Representing Team International,
when it comes to the 3 competitors who've never been in Ultimate X, I look at Naruki Doi, I look at VOLADOR Jr., and I think unpredictable. When I see Davari, the captain of Team International, I think more predictable when it comes to terms of his game plan for this match.
Oh, absolutely. He's somebody that's going to divide and conquer. He's somebody that's going to take every low trick that he can find to give him that opportunity to make it to that X before anybody else.
And finally, representing Team TNA, Kaz.
Absolute roller coaster ride of a TNA career for Kaz, the captain of Team TNA. He was in the pressure cooker Thursday night on Impact, and he lived up to that pressure, Don, getting the victory in the singles match. And now, the weight of the entire World X Cup rests on his shoulders. If Team TNA is going to bring home the trophy, he needs to win Ultimate X.
Well, he lives for these moments. He thrives on them. I mean, we've seen him in so many big matchups. Sometimes he's fallen just a little bit short, but the thing about it is, he always lands on his feet. He goes for the next one. He's got an incredible advantage here in this competition here at Ultimate X, and look at him. He's going right for it. He knows he might be able to steal one quickly before the rest of the guys understand what's going on.
Davari cuts him off, but you're right. Kaz was right on at that time, and a great strategy. Don't waste any time. Take your opponents out, climb up those cables, pull down that X, and win the match, win the 4th round, and win the World X Cup. And Davari got caught in no man's land right there. Got shoved head first into that steel truss, and then down to the concrete. Watch Naruki Doi square off here with Kaz.
Look at Kaz. He just springs right back up, goes for the ropes. But again, look at Mexico, look at Japan. As they go
working together here.
They realize you have to. You can't allow someone to get it. You're going to have to find a, what do they call it, strange bedmates in a situation like this, because you cannot allow somebody to go up there and not help out, or you're going to lose.
VOLADOR Jr. snaps off the Hurricane Rana on Kaz, but as VOLADOR turns around, he's met right there by Naruki Doi, but Doi gets the boot up as he came right at him.
I'll tell you what, interesting choice. A lot of people would have thought Yoshino might be the guy in something like this, but it takes the muscle. You have no idea how hard it is to hold yourself up on those ropes. I mean, I've heard it'll make mice out of men. And one of the things that I asked Kaz, what's the hardest thing that these guys are going to discover? And he said how slippery those ropes become as it goes on.
Wow, did you see that move by VOLADOR Jr. dropping down from the cables and then hit the Hurricane Rana? That took Doi out to the floor, but then Kaz gets right up to his feet and clotheslines VOLADOR out.
Now Kaz has got to make a decision here. If you hesitate, right now he's got to decide, does he go for it right now? Or does he wait for a better opportunity? The problem is, sometimes you go for it, you're so exposed. You are out there in no man's land, and I think he realized Davari was lurking. That's why you didn't see him climb right away. He wanted to set Davari up, and he did it perfectly.
Davari able to use his power and strength to turn it around on Kaz, who just went shoulder first right into the steel.
Now look at Davari, he's just wrapping that arm around that steel rail and just applying that pressure, that arm. That Kaz is injured, that arm that you always see wrapped up. It's amazing that Kaz even wrestles on that arm at all, but that's the kind of competitor he is. But Davari knows that if Kaz can't use that arm, if he's got no feeling in it, there's no way he can support himself up there on the rope.
Been interesting to watch the three opponents of Kaz, almost as if like the light bulb went on here, and the realization sets in that at least for this time, at this moment, they need to work together against the man with the experience. And look at what they're doing to that already injured arm. It's going to make it very difficult, Don, as we talked about, for him to go across those cables the way they continue to beat on the arm of Kaz.
Showing there's honor here amongst these as you see the three of them working together. Naruki Doi now, it's almost like they know that Kaz has got to be taken out of this, and then it's going to be any man's game plan. But Kaz able to get out of the way. We know one thing about him. This guy is a fighter. I mean, this guy is somebody that's been so close to being a world champion. And this means so much to him to represent Team TNA in an event that he has won before. Ultimate X, something that he knows what to do, and you could just see.
That's the key.
He has a feeling right there.
He tried, Don. He tried to wring the arm out, and then he tried to go with one hand on the cable and just crashed right down to the mat. And again, here come the three opponents to work on the experience. Kaz, the favorite in this match. Final reminder, TNAWrestling.com. Vote for the stipulation on the six-man war. You've got to do it now. TNAWrestling.com. VOLADOR dropkick.
VOLADOR Jr. just used the ropes and just spun that kick right into the head of Kaz. There's going to be a situation, though, you realize, oh, Naruki Doi, that's what I was talking about, where you got to make a decision. He's not going to do it for them. That's what he was saying to Davari, and now Davari goes right after him, and now Mexico and International working together.
Davari sends VOLADOR in, and Naruki Doi, wow, what elevation as VOLADOR crashed on the concrete, and then airborne goes Doi of Team Japan, and he just caught Kaz, who was stacked up in the corner.
I mean, just somersaults in the air and just caused that back right into Kaz and just knocked the air out of him. Now Naruki Doi going to climb the structure, going to try to test those ropes, and it's good that you get up there and get a feel for him. But look at Davari. He knows he's going right after him and wants to stop it. And if Davari can knock him down, or the same for Doi, it leaves you up there by yourself.
This is where the danger element comes into play here in Ultimate X. The headbutts from Davari, and he just shoved Doi off from the top.